Hey guys, Malik Mastery here. Today I'm going to show you the difference between traveling and driving, and I'm going to give you $1 million worth of gain for free 99. Pay attention to what's being said and I'll comment effectively according to what's said.
Get out of the vehicle!
I'm not getting out of nothing.
Stop!
You're not
Get out
getting
of the vehicle!
Sir, have I committed a crime? You have not articulated a
I'm
crime.
telling you to keep your hands up on the dash.
What's your
Keep
reasonable,
your hands up on the
articulable
dash.
suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You're turning this into something it doesn't need to be.
I'm not even doing anything.
your
You're
window up.
escalating.
I asked you to keep your hands up on your steering wheel and you refuse to do so. Roll your window
My
down.
hands are here.
Roll your window down.
Sir, you're giving me orders for what?
In this video, they didn't show the initial approach to the vehicle, and I'll give you the definition of a vehicle shortly. But they didn't show the approach to the vehicle, which the first thing the officer usually asks for is license and registration and proof of insurance.
How are you giving me orders? You're a public servant. You work for me.
Exactly. It's for my safety.
It's for my safety too. I don't trust you. You was just about to pull a fucking taser on me for nothing.
In my opinion, this guy's doing too much talking. You always have to remember, anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Actually, technically, this means that if you say anything, they have, at that point, the authority to bring you before a judge. In other words, now you created a controversy when you start arguing, so now they need a judge to settle the controversy.
I haven't committed a crime. There's no victim, there's nothing.
Step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Because I'm asking you to.
I don't want to.
That doesn't matter. You don't have a choice.
Yes, I do. I haven't committed a crime. Can you call your supervisor, please, sir?
Officers en route.
No, I asked for your supervisor. Call your supervisor now.
That's something I don't do. I don't ask an officer to call a supervisor. And the reason that I don't is because at that point, you are asking a third party to get involved in your private business affairs. And this is something that I don't do. Nothing that I say here should be construed as legal advice. I don't give legal advice. If I did give legal advice, I would charge a fee. If you're seeking legal advice, you have to seek it elsewhere. I don't give legal advice.
And I would like my lawyer.
That's just fine. Keep your hands up on the dash for me. Actually, too. There's also your customer supervisor.
Can I show you my paperwork, sir?
Not right now.
What the fuck? What? You pulled me over.
The time to give a contract enforcement officer your paperwork is when the contract enforcement officer first approaches the car. Then you hand them whatever paperwork that you have. That way you won't have to ask him, can you hand them the paperwork later?
So I'm telling you it's exempt from registration.
Okay, I'm going to get your VIN, but when it's...
Well, go ahead. Okay.
Look at it from my point of view, okay?
I told
you. Go below
yes,
the door
sir.
frame, okay?
I understand.
When I'm going in front of you,
I understand. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I understand,
I don't
sir.
want to make this any worse for you or for me. I want to do what I got to do, get you on your way. That's all I want to do. Okay? I've never arrested somebody for not having a registration plate.
Right.
I don't want to start now.
Okay.
So do you have
and you
anything
seem like a reasonable guy, sir. And I am too. And I just want you to know you're not in harm. I'm no danger.
All right, here this guy go with the bullshit, talking about he's never arrested anybody for invalid registration, and he don't want to start now. He can't start now. Invalid registration is not an arrestable offense. It's traffic.
So, how about we just start this all over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll start fresh. All right. Do you have anything with your name on it that I can identify you?
Sir, I don't need to identify myself if I haven't committed a crime, sir.
Okay, but you have committed a traffic violation.
That's not a crime, sir. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. In order for me to, this is not a stop and identify state.
This colorable law enforcement officer is asking for something with his name on it whereby he can identify the person that is under the jurisdiction of his corporation. I watched many of these videos over the years, and I've never seen anybody asks these colorable law enforcement officers to provide them proof of claim that they have authority to request anything of them. In order for them to have authority or jurisdiction over you, there must be a contract. When you hand them state identification or driver's license, it's evidence of a contract. It's evidence of a social contract. In other words, you have waived your rights for the acceptance of a benefit, and that benefit that you've accepted is the benefit of citizenship, and the citizenship is what puts you under the jurisdiction of the corporation. Just ask yourself, how does any corporation have jurisdiction over you? The only way that they can have jurisdiction over you is if there's a waiver of rights and you have contracted with them, giving them authority over you.
Do you have any ID with you with your name on it?
Sir, I don't need to identify. You haven't even articulated a crime that I've committed,
You don't
sir.
have a registration plate. That's against the law.
Sir, this vehicle right here is exempt from registration. This is private. I'll show you the exemption, okay?
Okay.
Can I do that?
Put your hands up on the dash for me.
Can I show you the exemption?
No. Put your hands up on the dash for me. Don't leave them there. Okay? Keep your hands up on the dash.
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Keep your hands up on the dash.
I just want to roll my window up.
No, you're not. Step out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Do not roll the window up.
You don't have the right to hold my window, sir.
Get
You're
out of
being
the vehicle.
recorded. I'm not getting out of
giving you a
nothing.
lawful
Stop.
order.
You're not
Get out
giving
of the vehicle.
Sir, have I committed a crime? You have not articulated a crime.
I'm telling you to keep your hands up on the dash.
What's your reasonable,
hands up on the
articulable
dash.
suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Open your door.
This contract enforcement officer has given this traveler many commands, many directives, many orders, and apparently this traveler has figured out that if he obeys any of this guy's orders, then he's putting himself under his jurisdiction. Anytime you obey their command, you are giving them authority over you. You're showing by acquiescence that they have authority over you. So unless you want to show that they have jurisdiction over you, jurisdiction by acquiescence, then you obey their commands without them first showing you probable cause or have witnessed the fact that you have committed a crime, or they have articulated their reasonable suspicion that you have committed a crime. Or, of course, unless you've shown him a driver's license, then he doesn't need to prove that he has jurisdiction over you. You have waived your rights. You waived your rights when you signed up for the driver's license.
Okay.
You're going to try to escalate this for no reason, sir. And I'm just trying to show you that the vehicle, you can get the VIN number. It's exempt from registration. It's a private automobile. I'm traveling. I'm not operating in commerce, for hire. I got the notice on the back of the vehicle. I have my privacy sticker. I have my constitution. I have a no trespassing sign. This is private. And I'm a private individual. I'm not a U.S. citizen.
The definition of vehicle, according to the NRS, which is Nevada Revised Statutes 482.36348, vehicle means every device in, upon or by which any person or property is or may be transported or drawn upon a public highway. The term does not include devices moved by human power or used exclusively upon stationary rails or tracks. Since the poster of the video didn't show the outcome, I have to assume that the outcome was not favorable. Now I've given you more than $1 million worth of gain for free 99. Now I need something in return from you. I need your support and patronage. I need you to support this channel by first subscribing, then liking the video, then sharing the video, then all donations are highly appreciated. This is the tip of the iceberg for this type of scenario. I have a lot more I need to show you, but I need your support. Subscribe for more.